So we'll start benefit specific security, simple only, not that complex. So first thing, do you have an idea on what is user-based security group and role-based security group?
Yeah, not, I mean, exactly, but I have, yes.
Okay, not a problem. I will explain my thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can restrict to some people, right? User-based means like they can only access some of the tasks, not all the tenant over access. Yeah.
We'll cover these 4 security groups type. Okay, first one, benefit partner, benefit admin. These are delivered by Workday. In fact, we don't need to configure, not create any value. These are delivered by Workday. It's not only for benefit, any module you see, any module you take, if you see the partner, okay, we see the partner, this is called role-based. Okay, role-based security group.
Okay.
What do you mean by a role-based security group? Role-based security group will participate only in the approvals. For example, employee requested benefits, initiated change benefits, then the Ben partner may require to approve, or Ben partner may require to receive, right? For instance, if you see here, we have Ben partner, change benefit life event, okay, benefit partner. Similarly, change benefit election, if I select, okay, change benefits. You see here, Ben partner, okay. Yeah. So this plays a key role in approving benefits, reviewing benefits, initiating benefits to the employee. These are called role-based security group. How do we know which is role-based? You can directly select on the security group. It will tell you clearly here, it's a role-based security group. Okay, role-based security group. What exactly this role-based security group will do? Role-based security group, we have certain domains, if you can see here. So some are, they can view only, some are, they can modify also. And to view means, we are just viewing the data. Modify means you can edit and change the details as well. Okay. Similarly, the business process level, what business process they can act or change it. Okay. So we can get grant their access to this role. It's a role-based security. And it is delivered by Workday, which is delivered by Workday. How to assign a role-based security group? A role-based security group, how to assign? We can assign this role-based security group to a position. We can assign a role-based security group to a worker. Both are possible. For example, I'm taking one supervisor organization, and here I have roles. Okay, here I can assign the role. I'll just go to the related action, go to the roles. Roles are affected again. Scroll down. Roles, assign roles. Select the effective date according to your requirement. Okay, add the row. Here call the benefit partner and assign to whom. For example, I'm assigned to Logan. So Logan McNeil is going to be act as a benefit partner for this DMD Human Resource Department, which means if you do any changes to an employee's benefits, if you hire, this organization doesn't have any employees. If this organization has any employees and all the employees benefit data is going to be taken care by the Ben partner, Logan McNeil. And this is a Workday delivered role. This is a Workday delivered role. Okay, fine. And we can also assign this role to a position. Okay, we have access. Let me find out one open position. We can go to roles. I mean, select the position related action, roles, assign roles, add or remove. So if you want to copy any roles, or Maria. So what I'm doing here, two options we have, ma'am, add or remove. What does it mean? You can copy the rules. For example, Maria is already Ben admin, Ben partner. I'm copying what are the roles she has. Those same roles I'm copying to this position. Okay. You see, around 13 roles she has. Out of 13 roles, I'm gonna give, oh, okay, already copied, right? So she has a benefits role as well. All roles will be copied, or alternate. I don't recommend this option. Alternatively, go to roles, assign roles, change assignments, role enabled for here we'll select the role, benefit partner, etc. Okay. Looks like no security is to bring it. Okay. In this system, position-based security groups has not been enabled. That's why we are showing completely blank details. Okay. If it is a worker related, it's supervisor organization will assign. If it is a position related, directly you can go to the position and we can assign roles and add or assign roles. Okay. This is how we can assign. But one point here is the roles will be the roles plays a key role only in the approval, receiving notifications, reviewing the benefits related details, etc. That's all. Okay. And the roles are, sorry, the partner, wherever you see the partner is nothing but role-based security group. And one more thing, role-based security group is of two types. Okay, common entry question. Role-based security group is two types. One is constraint. Another one is unconstrained. Any guess, ma'am? What is the difference between constrained and unconstrained?
No.
Okay, no problem. For example, I'm setting the supervisor organization. Okay. And this is the superior organization. It has executive management, and the executive management has 3 subordinate organizations, correct?
Yeah.
If, okay, let's take here, this is a good example. If you assign one security group, one role, one constraint role based. Okay, one constraint role based assigned to executive management. Assigned to whom? Token mechanism. That is applicable only to this organization. Constraint is nothing but limited to the
limited. Okay, okay.
Unconstrained means it will be inherited to the all the subordinates. Again, if this moment it has 5 more subordinates, it will be inherited till bottom level. It will be inherited. That is called unconstrained role-based security group. Okay, constraint means one organization. Unconstrained, it will be inherited to the till down level organizations. Okay. Other one is administrator. This is also delivered by Workday, but this is user-based group. User-based security group. What is user-based security? User-based security group means we will assign to specific users. For example, you have joined in an organization XYZ or ABC organization you have joined. And they would like to, and they told we are taking you into this organization as a benefit administrator. Benefit administrator has super user access. Ben admin has super user access. What is mean by super user access? Here, not only approving, reviewing, they can create benefit related tasks, they can view benefit related tasks, they can edit and modify benefit related tasks. For example, we create a benefit plan now. Okay, we create a benefit plan. Benefit partner doesn't have access to edit the benefit plan. Benefit partner doesn't have access to edit the benefit plan, only view. But administrator has edit the benefit plan, create the benefit plan, view the benefit plan, and if they want to do edit and do certain modifications, also possible to the benefit administrator. Okay, that is called administrator. It's not only for benefits again. This is available for Ben admin is available for absence admin. We'll say compensation administrator. So different types of groups. Okay. Right. So any questions from admin? Let me explain how to assign administrator as well. So this is user-based security group. You cannot assign to position. We must assign to only worker, not to the position. How to assign it? We'll select any of the employee. Let's say normal. Select any of the employee. Go to the employee related actions. Scroll down. Go to the security profile. Here we have security profile. Assign user-based security group. Assign user-based security groups. Here, this is also delivered by Workday. You can select Ben administrator. So automatically, the Norman Chan can configure the plan, can view, edit, modify. In fact, any data can handle. They can handle any data in benefits now. Administrator means.
Okay. It can be multiple, right? Like we can assign it to, I mean, multiple persons, or it should be only one.
Yeah, multiples we can assign, unlimited in fact. And for each person we can assign, for example, this person hosts is a Ben admin and also absence admin. We can assign both the roles. So he's gonna make absence, he's gonna make benefits. Unlimited. Roles can be assigned to workers multiple times. Okay. Any questions on administration?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, this is also delivered by Workday. Yeah. And okay. Let me explain at high level domains as well. We have multiple modules, benefits, payroll, comp, absence, core, etc. Again, core we have multiples. All the benefit tasks has been grouped under one domain. How to navigate to that? Either we can select domain, folder, benefits. Okay, we can see domain benefit related all the domains you can view. Or the best option, access the task, domain, security, policies for functional area. Domain security policies for functional area. What is the functional area we are looking for? Benefits. Search for benefits. Okay. Now here we can see all the list of the benefit related subdomains. This is called domain. Entire thing is called domain. Under that subdomain, what are the subdomains? The subdomains are controlled. Who can create a task? Who can edit, modify the task? Who can view the task? For example, benefit setup. Just select on this folder. Yeah. When you select on each options here, okay, each options here, worker data benefits, Here in the right side, you have what you call subdomain. This is called subdomain. So here you see view, who can view these security, all security groups can view. Modify, who can modify, these all security groups can modify. First thing, what they can modify, dependent in benefits enrollment. To make it simple, who can assign benefit plans to the dependents? Who can assign dependents to the benefit plans? These people can assign. These people can only view. Okay, like that, we have so many domains. Okay, whenever you have some time, I request please explore this option. So these domains are subdomains of control to view and modify access. Okay. And trust me, ma'am, the domains when you touch, right, it will take, it's not like a one day learning, definitely takes time. But I will show these two will help you to understand. Okay, so for now, let's come out of this domain space. I will start this one first. So nowadays, what happening in Workday, we are managing and maintain the benefits, but sometimes customers through vendors also they're managing the benefits. Let's take an example. Employees has access. Okay, let me go this way. We have healthcare benefit plan now. This healthcare benefit plan is managed by just like MetLife. Okay, and employees have access to the MetLife who are contributing benefits contributions. They have access to the MetLife. They can view here how much amount has been contributed, who all has been covered. Similarly, the same thing we will also maintain in the Workday benefits as well. Workday benefits, which means in Workday application also we are managing. Okay. So let's say there is an integration. There's an integration between Workday and MetLife. What is the integration is, if any employee add the dependent in the MetLife, let's take this as this is a source. If any employee add the dependent, new dependent, or he married or she married and they want to add the spouse to the healthcare, or they adopted a child or they gave birth to a child, they want to add to the healthcare plan. If they add in the Workday, the same plan has to move to the MetLife also. The integration is there. It will looking into the Workday benefits data on daily basis. What are the changes are there? It will put the data into the MetLife. Assume there's an integration. Now, what happens? The MetLife has requested, let's say there are some certain issues came, incidents or issues, or queries, questions. So the benefits data, the employees' benefit data maintained in the MetLife, maintain the Workday are not in sync. Okay, every week, MetLife will receive a file. MetLife will receive a file. In that file, employee IDs, employee data, dependents newly enrolled, and dependents who have lost the eligibility, whatever, they have all the details in the file. So once what happened, they received one file with blank. Let's say two systems we are maintaining. Okay, both the system has employee records. MetLife, because MetLife is the provider, they also need the employee records in their own application. So every week, every day, employees may enroll into the new plan. Some employees may remove from the plan. Some employees may add new dependents or remove existing dependents. The same thing should sync up in the MetLife also. So we have integration team. They will build the integrations. Now the question is, some of the records are coming with blank data. Blank data means it's fetching the employee ID, but it's not showing either enrollment, dependent enrollment details. Okay. So in that scenario, assume the MetLife asked raise a request. Hey, why don't you give access to me to the Workday application? The manager of MetLife, who's managing benefits, the customer manager, whosoever, give me access to Workday, the Workday. So log into the Workday application. I will go to the employees. I can compare if I have any doubts, if the file is not picking up the right value, I will compare with my existing details. Okay. So,
Okay.
so in this scenario, what we have to do is we may require to create service center representative security group now. So let's talk about this security group. So remember, MetLife is the vendor, correct? The third party
Yes.
we support. We should not give full access. We should give limited access. That too, they can view only certain details. We are not supposed to allow them to view all the details. What details they
Yeah.
can view? They can view only dependent details. They can view benefit elections, benefit details of the employee. That's all. Not personal information. Sorry, not personal information or not employee pay data, etc. Okay. Right. Let's see how to create a security group for that. Service center.
Uh,
So first thing, let me list out the tasks. Then I will explain. Service center, create service. Nowadays in the market, on the payroll front and benefit front, we are getting this question. Service center security group. Create service center representative and create security group. Service center security group. Grant access. Command. Finally, enable or creates workday account. Okay, ma'am. To work on the service center representative, nowadays it's Workday has given this one in the year of 2019, 20, 21, 22. Yes, 2019. What this will do, service center will do is, if you would like to allow your vendors, okay, because they're not employees, correct? They're vendors.
yeah.
We have only limited access. For them, we can create the service center representative and grant the access. Let's see in detail how it works. So first thing, we have to create a service center. Here, service center is nothing but MetLife. MetLife is the service center. And then we need to create service center representative. Representative is nothing but a customer manager or someone might be monitoring the benefits, right? For company ABC, XYZ. Is a relationship manager, we will call. So they are not, that person is nothing but service center representative. For them will create groups and all. And since we are giving only view access, since we are allowing them to access Workday account, they should access only the benefit specific information. So let's see how to create those details. Okay, first thing, create service center. Anyway, we're going to touch base. This is domain IP. Create service center. Center name, MetLife, and the description you would like to give. They can view access, etc. And MetLife phone number, address, email, if any, we can map it here. Okay, first task. Second task, service center representative. So create service center representative. Service center we created, service center representative. So service center we created right now, MetLife, I'll send it here. First name, I'm going to say Met. life. Or if there is a manager who is authorized or who is exclusively monitoring the benefit plans from the MetLife, we can give the person name as well either, and the particular person's contact details if he or she has. Okay, service center representative. This is organization who is accessing or worked application is nothing but service center representative. Okay. Sometimes we'll give the company name only. The next task is create service center security group. Access the task, create security group. Here is a drop down. Select service center from this drop down, either constraint or unconstraint. Service center security group constraint, service security group unconstrained. According to the requirement, we can select anyone. Name it. Service center. Oh, MetLife and organization. For which organization they can view or access the data. Okay. So we have, for example, I have DMD manufacturing. Under that, I have 4 more organizations now. Okay.
Yeah.
I selected constraint here, which means the security group I need to assign to each organization. If I select unconstrained, if I select this one, automatically it will be inherited to the subordinate organizations as well. Okay.
Okay.
I'm selecting this, which means for now, this doesn't work. Okay. Because I selected constraint.
Yeah.
The employees who are part of the DMD manufacturing, that employees' data will be accessed by this service center. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Right. Then the next option is grant access to member. Now we have security group is ready. What access you would like to grant? For that, access the task, maintain security permissions for security group. Maintain security permission for security group. So maintain source security group. MetLife we created, right? So call that one here, security group. Okay. Now here, view or modify. I'm allowing only view. We are not supposed to. So select here, worker data benefit election. View only, worker data benefit elections. And then dependent data elections. That's all. I want to allow the new security group, if they log into Workday, they can view only this information now. Dependence information and employee benefit election. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
Or if you want all of them history also, view only. Now here, when you're selecting, you have few options, man. View only means you can view only this data. You cannot modify nor assign or edit. View and modify means you can view the data, also modify the data. Modify in the sense you can do the changes. Get and put is for integration. Get the data from external system, put the data into the external system. Integrations. Okay.
Yeah.
So similarly, if you want to give access to the business process, we can give, but this service center representative, we are not supposed to allow them to initiate benefit plans, etc. Only we are allowing them to view. That's why we have restricted only view access. Any questions now here?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Now, once you give this right, you will get an alert, especially when you are working on domain-based security groups or business process security policies, we will get this alert. Okay, we will get this alert. What is this alert? This alert is nothing but if you do any change to the security, we must run this report now. Then only security changes are active. Or else, though you configure, these are not active. One of the interesting, important question. So what we can do is ask the task, activate pending security policy changes. Activate pending security policy changes. You can also give a comment. Why? We can give something that you can give once. Okay. Now it will ask you confirm. Next step. So ask you confirm. Once you confirm, okay, then only the security changes are active in the system. Okay. Now the last step, enable or create workday account. So all the task has been created. Now go to the task, view service center representative, search for MetLife. Okay. Related actions. Go to the security profile, create workday account. You can give the name here, username MetLife, and what are the answer you want to give here. You can give the answer. If you want to allow them to next password, you can select. I'm sorry, if you want them to reset the current password, whatever you're sharing, select this, or if you're fine to give if you are fine to continue with the same password, unselect it. So what happens when you select it is, once you enter this password, it will force you to change the password. Okay.
For next signing. Okay.
Yeah. Submit. That's all. Now share the user ID and password to the representative. On integration time, periodically, they will log into our Workday application and they will navigate and monitor the benefit elections and dependency details. Okay.